In our live severe weather team coverage, Owasso police are using drones not only to get a sky-high view of the damage from Wednesday's tornado, but to keep people from looting in the damaged areas. Fox 23's Jade Morrow is live in Owasso. Jade, you talked to the Owasso police about the benefits of their drone program.
That's right, Nathan. Following any natural disaster, a lot of people want to step in and help those who need it. But there are also people out there who instead prey on those people who need it and steal from them. And that's where Owasso Police steps in to try to keep those, to keep those who were affected by the tornado safe.
Drones are here to stay in law enforcement and pretty much every aspect of life. They cut down on so much staffing and manpower and labor issues. You can just throw a drone up and do what 10 officers can see in a specific area, and you can track people a lot easier as well.
Owasso police officers are always there to help after natural disasters, but there are areas that they can't access or see from the ground. That's where their Starlight drone ops come into play. Lieutenant Nick Boatman with Owasso PD tells me they use drones to monitor the areas affected by this week's tornado day and night. But it's during the nighttime they're most worried about criminals trying to get into the hardest hit areas. Lieutenant Boatman shared drone video with me explaining what they're able to catch at night.
Since then, during security efforts, we've been using them a lot at night. With the thermal imaging in those drones, you can see people moving around at night, and it's very easy to direct an on-foot officer to a person if you've got the drone in the sky.
Lieutenant Boatman tells me they've used drones in the past after natural disasters in Owasso, but this is their first time using them this much.
I think this is our first natural disaster where we've used so much drone resource. Having several teams in our agency was a big plus, especially the morning of and then in the hours after to try to map the damage path. Obviously, that's very important to emergency management so they know exactly where to look.
Lieutenant Boatman says Owasso is no stranger to severe weather, but the introduction of drones has really helped the department moving forward, and they'll continue to use drones in the future.
This is the first time in a long time that Owasso proper, right through the middle of town, has been struck by a tornado, and we couldn't be more happy with at least the response of the drone teams. Feel bad for everybody that had to endure this, and we're going to help them along, but it really was a great resource in order to use for this event.
Lieutenant Boatman tells me that there are no reports of any looting, but he urges anyone who does not live in the city of Owasso or is not even a contractor to stay out of the city as of right now, as there are families still trying to rebuild after the tornado. Live in Owasso, covering News That Matters, I'm Jade Morrow, Fox 23 News.